So Ray, are you going to start this one off, or do you want Don to add it?
Well, first of all, put the drinks down because we got.
Oh, hey, you know what? Already you're being bossy.
Well, we got to create the illusion that we're going to try these drinks for the first time.
Oh,
The
okay.
first time.
The illusion.
It feels like the first time. It feels like the very first time.
Very first time.
Everybody out there, thank you very much for coming on with another episode of Let's Drink with Don. Here on this particular episode, we have the privilege to come over to Keith's bar and spend some time with him, and he is actually our bartender tonight. As everybody knows out there, myself, I am a Crown Royal drinker, and not everybody's into it, but just like I'm not into a whole lot of rums. This gentleman here, I always have tequila ready for him when he comes over to my bar, as he always has Crown Royal for me when I come over here. But today it's not about that. It's about tequila, it's about Keith, and it's about his amazing bar.
And that's the thing, like you have, this is your home tiki bar. It's called the Enchanted Jungle Lounge.
Yes.
And you are well into the tiki scene in Portland. And I'm sure you've had your tiki drinks. You've your share.
I've had a few.
But your jam is tequila.
Yes, my number one love.
And
there aren't a whole lot of tequila tiki drinks, but there are a few. So we're going to get into those today.
there are a couple. And somehow you figured out all of them. So we're going to start with the first one. And what's this first drink that we're going to try?
This is the one you've probably seen everywhere. It's the El Diablo. Basic tequila buck with creme de cassis in it.
Damn.
And you're a big fan?
No.
I don't know if I've ever even... Is this on the menu? Like
I have tried this one at Halle Pele a long
They have it at
time
Halle
ago.
Pele.
They have
Yes.
had it there.
They have had it there. So it's pretty much it's white or blanco tequila, creme de cassis, which is a black currant liqueur, so it's got kind of like a berry, sweet and tart flavor,
Sweet and tart.
ginger beer and lime.
Yep.
That's pretty much it, right?
And this is a tiki drink?
Yes.
Or is it a drink that was
It
adopted into the tiki?
It actually falls into the classic tiki drinks. It's the only classic tequila tiki drink I'm aware of.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it kind of like how the Singapore Sling was kind of like brought into the tiki, even though it's
of the era. So it's of the golden era of tiki cocktails.
So when I drink this, am I going to think, oh, this is a tiki drink, or am I going to think like, oh,
it's a little unusual for that.
Yeah.
It's a fairly mild, like it's a starter drink. It's one of those like one or two ships or skulls or whatever on the menu. It's not one of the heavier drinks.
So this is a good one to start off with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's start it.
Let's try this out.
Let's slide right into that.
Well, Keith, thanks for having us on.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming out.
Cheers.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for coming on the show, and this is probably going to be the most coherent conversation we're going to have as this video goes forward.
Yeah, right. We're starting out dry. Well, except Don,
What are you talking about?
who had
Yeah.
his crown in
Did I
Pepsi.
show up wet?
So smooth, pronounced berry flavor.
I like it. It's a lot it's kind of airy. It's very it's not a heavy drink. I thought it was going to be a heavy.
No, it's a refreshing and mellow. It's called creme de cassis, but it's not a creamy liqueur at all.
But what is it? What is it again, Jason?
It's black currant, so it's a berry.
I am tasting some kind of a berry taste.
I was expecting more kind of a syrupy type.
Oh, no.
And it's actually not.
It's not heavy at all.
Lighter.
I do like this drink.
This is one of four.
One of four planned,
Right.
Four planned. Awesome.
and then we go to
No, wait, there's four more after this. Or there's
three more.
Three more.
I was like, thank God. And usually when Jason makes drinks for us, he usually makes like kind of like tasters. This is a full on.
This is pretty much a full cocktail.
Yes.
I do like
But
this though.
but this
mostly
is not one of the
ginger beer.
stronger cocktails.
I
so-
like to say I like your style.
Do you like
dig
this
it.
drink though?
This drink's good. It's not bad at all. It's good. What I appreciate. This is what I appreciate. Keith and I, we're like kindred spirits because we'll drink rum drinks in the tiki scene, but we're pretty vocal about what we like, and we're not ashamed to say this is what I'm drinking. And when he comes to my house, I didn't have a big tequila selection.
I thought you said you didn't like the drink. You like almost. You
Well,
almost killed
there's
it.
tequila. There's tequila in it.
There's tequila in it, so I
So-
would finish it.
Absolutely. So
I hate this drink.
it is. It's nice to.
This
have,
is terrible.
I will always finish a drink.
It's nice to have a fellow person that just, you know what, this is what we like, and this is what we're going to go for.
And this has always been the case for you? Always been tequila?
Tequila number 1, yeah.
So Keith is more into tequila than rum, and that's what you likes about him. That's what you appreciate about Keith.
What I appreciate about Keith is he likes what he likes, and he's not going to be told that you're tiki, you have to drink rum.
No.
That being said, I will drink rum.
I will say this. If you're gonna do it, make sure it's 100% agave. Don't mess around with the mixed dough.
Yes, and you taught me that, so I'm not drinking any other crap.
So to be tequila, it has to be made in a certain regions, made a certain way from a certain agave plant. But you can get away with 51% sugar from the agave plant.
Yeah.
The other 49% can be whatever you want. Corn sugar if you want.
Oh.
I don't want to be drinking a corn sugar.
Yeah, I don't want high fructose tequila. Come on.
No.
You said 100% agave.
100% agave. So all the sugars in, all the tequilas in my bar come from a live plant.
So what tequila was made with this drink?
I won't say.
You won't say?
It's my mixer.
Okay.
It's my well.
Okay. But it's your well, but it's 100%.
But it's 100% agave
yes.
Blanco tequila.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
Damn straight.
Hey gang, we'll get back to the tiki conversation here in just a second, but I want to let y'all know they have t-shirts for sale. They are screen printed in America. The artist is Tony Canepa, and they're going for $20 a piece, $25 including shipping. If you're interested in buying one, go to my website, tikiwithray.com, and then there's a tab that says buy a t-shirt. Click on there and just follow the prompts. So thank you very much.
Okay, are we back in there? Lead it off.
Yes, we are here with round 2 of Drinks with Don tequila drinks in the Enchanted Jungle Lounge.
Yes.
Of Keith Hart. And for this round, we are joined by the lovely Sissy Von Roo.
Yay!
Hi.
Very
Welcome
lovely.
aboard.
Thanks for having me.
You know what? I appreciate you taking that spot and putting Ray off.
You sit next to Keith. That's what I appreciate about you.
I mean, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do that.
Awesome.
He wanted me to put my hand on his knee, but I said no.
No. Oh. Yeah.
So what are we drinking now?
What's our drink now, Keith?
Oh.
This one's a yellow boxer.
Yes.
Yes. This is the yellow boxer, which is another tequila drink. I think you used a Blanco in this one also, right?
Reposado.
Reposado. Okay,
Reposado.
so it's slightly more aged.
A little bit of aging in a barrel. Yes.
Okay, but this one also has orange juice, lemon, lime, and Galliano, which Galliano is known for 70s drinks. It's an Italian herbal liqueur. Has kind of an anise and vanilla and a whole bunch of other stuff going
The one in
on.
the really cool bottle.
Yeah, the
Yes.
tall, skinny, bright
Yeah.
yellow bottle.
The bottle's really pretty.
Yeah.
That is fun. All right, well, let's dig in.
So this is one that I've had at least once before, but I'm not terribly familiar with.
I've never had that.
It looks like Gatorade.
Kind of does.
Looks like Gatorade.
Hopefully it's as refreshing as Gatorade.
No,
It's got electrolytes. That's what plants love.
Listen, it's a Bud Light.
Oh. Is it a truly lemonade?
Well,
So it's
Basic white girl coming out of
It's-
me.
yes. it
yeah,
is.
it's citrusy. It's citrusy with sort of an herbal undertone there. Tequila wise, is this one that you would make again, or was this kind of a fun experiment to see what you could do?
No, and I wouldn't say a fun experiment.
Well, so
Good news, you have a whole bottle of that
For me,
lime yellow 70s stuff, so guess you're going to make some more.
what
I like the
I
bathroom a Fern Bar.
here's what I appreciate. What I appreciate on this episode is you've made all the drinks. See, I'm feeling a little awkward because when we do episodes at our house, this gentleman makes the drinks.
Oh.
And when we were planning on coming over here,
I was going to have him make all the drinks.
Jason was like, "Oh no, he's got it." And I'm
Notice
like,
my big smile and lack of fatigue.
and I'm like, and I said, "Really? Oh
He's
man."
well rested.
That's because Jason didn't have to take like 47 trips from the car into the house to bring his whole bar in.
Well,
Yes.
you did a great job. This is awesome.
Thank you.
And I so appreciate the fact that
I wouldn't drink this again.
I'm not a
I
fan.
mean, it's drinkable, but it really just tastes like Gatorade in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
you know,
like old school Gatorade and vodka.
Oh.
not every drink
So-
has to be a home run, and in this particular case, it's not a spit it back out and gag, but
Or
it's,
on the water bearers where you're like,
I have to do it.
Yeah.
Chug.
No.
So this put alcohol in our systems. It's not awful. Don't have to do it again, but we get to drink 2 more drinks on this episode.
I'm looking forward to those.
So the next one I'm pretty excited about.
Yes.
That's going to be the Pinky Gonzales, which is a Trader Vic's take on a Mai Tai made with tequila. So it's a 1944 Mai Tai essentially, but it's made with tequila instead of rum. Tequila cocktail number 3 here in the Enchanted Jungle Lounge with Keith Hart. This time we are joined by Jamie Phoenix.
Hello.
And we are now about to drink the Pinky Gonzales, which is, I believe, a 70s Victor Bergeron drink, Trader Vic, that is essentially a 1944 Mai Tai done with tequila as opposed to rum. So I'm excited. I've never had one of these before. Let's make it happen.
Well, and speaking of Trader Vic's, we're sitting on...
We are.
We should have gotten to that by now. So we're in your home tiki bar, the Enchanted Jungle Lounge, and one of the nice features is you actually have booths that came out of the Portland Trader Vic's.
Correct.
That closed down.
Correct. I also have an outrigger from the Seattle Trader Vic's.
Yes.
Or the Seattle outrigger.
Hopefully
You
we'll
guys
get a
can't
picture
see
of
it,
that.
but we can, and it's cool.
We took a few pictures, so I think through the magic of editing, Ray can make that happen.
Well, you have the booze. You have a few other items.
Little bits.
That little bits and pieces, which is cool because it's nice when people recognize that without even saying it, and they can brings back memories.
So Keith, for persons that don't know you personally or have never been to your home, what would you say is the overarching theme of your Enchanted Jungle Lounge?
Overarching theme is probably my 2 favorite jungles in the world. The jungles of Orange County, Anaheim, California, and the jungles of Memphis, Tennessee. One being the Jungle Cruise.
Talking about Walt's Jungles.
Walt's Jungle, well, and Elvis's Jungle, the Jungle Room. So this half is the Jungle Cruise more-ish. That half is more of the Jungle Room.
Nice.
So 2 significant parts of your life are participating in the Jungle Cruise.
Yes.
And paying homage to Elvis Presley.
Correct.
Nice. That's just.
And I was once a skipper.
Once a skipper, always a skipper.
Always a skipper, that's true.
So you have not only skippered the Jungle Cruise, but you have also impersonated Elvis on stage on many occasions.
Correct.
So it's a 1944 Mai Tai. So it's got dry orange curacao, it's got lime, it's got orgeat, but this is made with tequila instead of rum.
And it's 2 different tequilas. It's a Blanco and a Reposado.
Very nice.
Much like Mai Tais have.
Right.
a
Our
couple
modern
of
Mai
different
Tais
rums.
are layered. The original 1944 was all one rum, but it was so popular that Trader Vic managed to run the world out of the supply of that rum, and eventually they had to go to a multi-rum to try and replicate it.
No, I like this.
This is really
compared
tasty.
to the last one.
I like this one.
The last one had no sweetness, and this has quite
Yeah,
a lot.
of the 3 drinks we've had so far, this would be by far my favorite of the 3. This is the one that I would ask for.
I agree.
Yeah, that. I can't even say anything good about that last one now that we're tasting this one. So.
I feel like the last one and this one mixed together would not be too bad, though.
Well, the last one, because it was made with Galliano, it was Galliano, but it had a citrusiness, so it was somewhere between like a margarita and a Harvey Wallbanger, which is not something that really needed to be made. So
It depends on what key party you're going to.
the Harvey Wallbanger. I remember my dad be like, "Hey, can I get a Harvey Wallbanger?" And the bartender. This was just a few years ago. The bartender looks at my dad and goes, "What? You want a what?"
I'm sorry.
So this is really genuinely tasty.
This is very good.
Fantastic.
I would request this. Looks like the Honey Honey.
Yes, the Honey Honey.
So apparently the 1944 Mai Tai is just a masterpiece that no matter what liquor you put in, it still makes a tasty beverage.
I
Honey
would
Honey's
disagree.
the one with.
What else have you tried?
Well, no. I could find some spirits that would not taste
Well, we're not talking Malort here. Come on.
Yeah, but is the Honey the one with whiskey in it?
Honey Honey is a whiskey Mai Tai.
Okay, yep. That's
Kiss,
what I thought.
kiss.
I don't
Yes.
think it would work with
I have
vodka.
tried that one at Hollywood.
Yeah, I think it would just be kind of, I don't think it would be bad. I just think it would be kind of bland. Because, the Mai Tai tends to emphasize whatever flavors the liquor has. And vodka, if it's good vodka, doesn't particularly have a flavor to it. So.
Oh, and don't make it with gin.
Oh, no. Yeah, don't.
That'd be real bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like a juniper-y kind of Mai Tai.
Yeah,
so,
see, your whole theory
Fair enough.
is wrong.
Fair enough.
You
Dashed
have
on the
been-
jagged rocks
You
of
have been
reality.
schooled Yes,
I
Jimmy,
thought I knew
we
something about
appreciate
cocktails,
you
but I
coming.
found
This
out
may be
otherwise.
your last visit with us. Thank you, though, very much.
Thank you, Jamie. It's been nice having you with us.
Thanks for those like years of friendship, Jason.
Yes.
Our final beverage of the evening is going to be a drink called the Mexican Headhunter. It was invented in 2009 at a British or London, England tiki bar called Trailer Happiness. So it's an homage to the 1934 Zombie, but it uses pineapple juice and multiple tequilas layered.
Multiple. Ooh.
All the tequilas.
Are you
All
ready
the
for
tequilas.
this?
Not all of them.
So we've got one more Tequila Tiki cocktail to go. This one is called the Mexican Headhunter. It was invented in 2009 in London, England at Trailer Happiness. So, Keith, you made this for us. I know it's got 2 tequilas in it. I know it's got some pineapple juice. What else do we have going on there?
Oh, I'll have to read. Looks like lemon juice, some sage, something or other,
It
and
was
honey
the sage
mix,
syrup we made.
So,
Oh,
simple
yeah.
syrup with sage in it.
and some ginger juice. We got a juicer so we could juice ginger. Whoo, boy, howdy, that's hot.
What did Ginger think about
So I've never tried this one before. Once again, pretty excited. I know the Pinky Gonzales was fantastic.
That was my
amazing.
favorite
So-
so far.
So
Yes.
this one has to do a lot to exceed the Pinky Gonzales.
It does.
This had a lot of technical little pieces to it, like ginger juice and the sage, because it was a cold sage, right? So
Yeah, so cold shaken simple syrup. So
Yeah.
sugar and water, cold shaken, and then sage in it for at least 24 hours.
Yes.
yeah, and then the ginger juice.
That was fun.
Thanks to my Buy Nothing group for giving me a juicer.
Yes.
Oh, and before I forget, we are joined by Heather Waters on this round.
it?
So we got
She's
everybody
still
here.
Drinking.
I know. It's been a long day.
So Jamie
she's
Phoenix
still
is back
drinking.
with us.
Hi.
Sissy Von Roo is back with us.
Ray's over
Heather
there.
Waters has joined us. It still drinks with Don, even though Don isn't really saying much on this.
Listen, there's too many people talking,
Too many
and Ray
people.
said, let's get this moving.
But yeah, before Ray starts beating us again, we should probably drink these cocktails.
Drink your drinks. Drink your drinks.
So,
All
without
right,
any
let's
further
try
ado,
it.
Suck it
Mexican Headhunter, everybody.
Suck it up,
Cheers.
Buttercup.
Cheers.
Is this like Trader Sam's? What's the?
Stop talking, drink.
The Mexican Headhunter is from London, England. Trailer Happiness.
Trailer happiness.
What kind of trail
my
up to
goodness, I
happiness?
really like that
This
one.
is a really
It's
good
a
one.
it's a London tiki bar. I don't know how they came about the name. Didn't research that.
Okay.
Nice.
Holy
I
damn.
enjoy this
That's
greatly.
good.
I am a
Good
fan.
one.
So
This is good.
I tried
This
this.
is real good.
I tried the
You're
straight
sad you
the
can't
straight
try this.
the straight ginger juice by itself is way too strong.
Yeah.
But mixed in this, it is
is
fan
so
freaking
good.
tastic.
So-
Oh my god.
I calibrate all of my drinks to Heather because Heather's not a big drinker.
Yeah.
So when Heather likes
Yeah,
a
but I'm
drink,
like, no, this is good.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to juice some ginger at home.
Oh, this
because
is amazing.
I've made ginger syrup several times.
Yeah.
And I really like it, but this is just phenomenal.
I always like spice in my tiki drinks.
I do too.
And so this is Jet Pilots are my favorite tiki drink because of the level of spice.
Damn.
And this has like not the same flavor, definitely, but definitely that level of spice.
Oh,
to it.
yeah.
So-
And
so-
I
I
agree
really,
with
really
that.
like it.
Yeah.
So if you were to tell me I could drink nothing but tequila drinks for the rest of my life, I would say, well, you got to make me Pinky Gonzales, and you got to make me the Mexican Headhunter.
Mexican head.
yeah.
Well, what I'd like to say is thank you very much to you guys for hosting us tonight in the
You're very
house. This was amazing. The bar is amazing, and the fact that we have a group of our secret tiki aficionados in here down in your creepy basement.
This was filmed in January 2019.
That's right.
Hey,
Yes,
Keith, do you still
wait,
have
Rick.
all of our keys in a fishbowl somewhere?
Yes.
I have to dig
I
those out
forget where I put
eventually.
the fishbowl, but
But thank you
remember
very
later.
much for having us over. And these drinks were really, really awesome, and I do appreciate it.
they're made better by the glassware.
Yes, the glassware
It really
is,
does
is
it
And
all.
where
all
can
part
we
of it.
get some of these?
You have to get them in my bar.
In your bar, so we can't even order them. You just
must
gotta
come to the
somehow.
I might figure out a way to
Enchanted
order 'em.
Jungle
Well,
Lounge.
Yes.
Yeah.
It took a long
So-
time for me to get my set.
So, Keith, you'd had an El Diablo before. You'd had a
I've had the El Diablo,
You'd had a
and I-
yellow boxer before.
And I've never had the yellow
Are you
boxer.
sure?
No.
Okay. But Pinky Gonzales was a new one to you, right?
Pinky Gonzales is
And-
definitely a new one.
And the Mexican Headhunter was new to you.
man.
Now, let me ask you, would you make a Pinky Gonzales or Mexican Headhunter again
The
if we weren't doing a video?
The Mexican Headhunter is going to become a staple in this bar.
Yes.
Awesome.
Nice.
I got
Cheers
something I'll
to that.
drink here.
Pinky Gonzales, I will keep on hand if somebody wants.
Right.
I'm not making the yellow boxer ever again,
No.
Yeah.
and I'm never making the El Diablo.
Gotcha.
Cheers to that.
So I have a big bottle of creme de cassis that was just gonna rot.
Fourth and final round here. We are doing Tequila Tiki drinks with Keith Hart here in the Enchanted Jungle Tiki Lounge.
All right, stop. Redo. You gotta get that right, for fuck's sake.
I was gonna like turn the knob in the back.
It's
White
an,
Kevin Hart.
It's an enchanted jungle.
It's a cheeky jungle lounge.
Cheeky.
Monchichis!
What?
Oh, we need monchichis in here.
Okay.
I'd go to the Monchichi Jungle Lounge.
You're killing me.
I will do the song.
I'm trying to do something on
I
here.
will do the Monchichi song.
Monchichi,
Monchichi, oh,
Well, that's going to go on Instagram right there.